Hi, what's up, my wonderful people? You guys are welcome back to my channel. In today's edition, I want to I want to show us how to make a wrap dress. I want to show us how to make a wrap dress. So let's just go straight to the point. This particular fabric, this is serving as a pattern. This one is going to serve as a pattern, not the main fabric, because this one is going to be is going to be wasted. So serving as a pattern. So cutting the basic bodies. I'm going to have my half length here. The half length is 16.5, under bust 17. The bust point is 10. The bust point is 10 inches. So this is it. This is it. So from this point, just measure 2 inches down. 2 inches down for your shoulder slanting. Some people find it difficult to know where to measure that 2 inches from. So just get your shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 15. The shoulder area is 15. So stuff is not writing very well. This point, that is the shoulder measurement, 15 divided by 2, 7.5. So you measure that 2 inches from that point. Then you take your shoulder slanting from there. So now from this point, just take your shoulder measurement. I usually use 7 inches. 7 inches from this part. This stuff is not writing anymore. So 7 inches like this. So from this point now, you are going to take your bust measurement divided by 4 plus 3 inches allowance. Round under bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. Round waist measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. So this is it. After taking the measurement, you just curve your armhole like that. Curve your armhole like that. So after this, you just cut out. If it's something you want, maybe a wrap dress that you want a side dart. If it is a wrap dress you want a side dart, before you start cutting, now I've already showed us how to make something like that. You just fold your fabric 1 inch like this from sidewise, measuring 11 inches from here to here to fold. Then when you're folding directly towards your bust point. I hope you guys understand. You are folding directly towards your bust point. That is if you want it to have side dart. You fold, just measure from here to about 11 or 12 inches or so. 11 or 12 inches is okay, but just make sure you're folding directly towards your bust point, because that is the purpose of getting that side dart, to create a little space for the bust. So you're folding towards your bust point. Then you now take your normal measurement, but if you don't want it to have that side dart, then it's not necessary. So you just cut out. So after cutting out now, just determine the wideness of the neck. So here 4 inches. I'm using 4 inches here. I'm using 4 inches here. Then for now, just use about 6 inches here for now, because this is not going to be the main neck, but this is just to create uh this is just to create the neck so that you'll be able to cut the back neck. So something like this. Just use 4 and 6 first, because you know this is the pattern. This is the pattern. This is not the main stuff. So all you need to do now is cut. You're going to use one to cut the back. So before you now come and work on this pattern again. So cutting out the back now, you are not necessarily going to add zip allowance because it's not going to have zip. So all you need to do, and you know the back is going to be higher than the front with 2 inches. So this is it. This is the 2 inches here. This is the 2 inches here. If you like, you can still make it equal. It's not going to affect your dress, but when you do it this way, it makes it look more professional. So that is just the difference, but it's not going to affect it, sir. So the neck, you can decide to come straight like this, then you cut, or you make it a little bit deeper, whichever one you want to do. So from here now, I'm just going to do 2 inches. I'm just going to do 2 inches like this. As you can see, if you like, you can make it a bit deeper. So now you come this way, like this, like this. So now this is the back. This is the back. I've already cut out the back. So now you come back to this pattern. Now you come back to this pattern. You know, we've already determined the wideness of the neck we want to use. So now from either this side or this side, you can either choose here or choose here to know where you cut from. So just measure 2 inches from this place to this place. Measure 2 inches. Measure 2 inches from here to here. Then you are going to curve and connect to this place. If you have a curve ruler, you can decide to use it. But if your hand is straight like my own, you can decide to use your free hand. So, and another thing you can do is, if you want it straight, just take your straight ruler, then you just connect. But it's not always straight. And let me just say, when it's not straight, it's more better when it's not straight. So you just curve like this from that 2 inches. You just curve like this. So this is it. So this one now, you're not making use of this anymore. So you're going to use this. You're going to make use of this. So now you are cutting 2 pieces of this. You are going to cut 2 pieces like this. So now you're going to cut like this. So this is it. After cutting out, you know, good face facing the good face like this, so that you're not going to make mistakes. So all you need to do is just take it this way. Just take it this way. So this is it. It's as simple as this. You know, this one is lapping on this, or you lap this on this, whichever way. It's still the same. Whichever way is still the same. So now, if you want it to have a little front dart, that is if you want it to have a little front dart, so just get the center from here. You get the center. So after notching the center, you just use your bust span, that is nipple to determine where you are going to insert the the dart. So if this one is 8 now, if you're using 8, sorry, so that means you're measuring 4 from this side, then 4 from this side. That is if, just like I said, you want it to have front dart. So you use your boss pan to determine that. Then you just notch a little bit like this. The fabric is colorful, so I don't know if you guys are seeing. So then from here you can just sew like 4 inches up, then 4 inches up. If you want the back to have the dart too, you're going to do the same thing. From here to this side, 4 inches. And if you like, you can decide to take this one up to this neck area, or you probably measure from here, like you probably measure like 2 inches or 2.5 inches from this place down. Then you stop your dart from here. You're going to stop your dart around here, and if you like, you can take it up. It doesn't really matter. So after when you might have done that, this is what you are going to do next. Just place this like this, then take your measurement, your body measurement, you join to this place. You also join this other side. So then you join your shoulder. But meanwhile, you are going to leave, it's going to have strap. You understand that you using tying the old stuff after joining the down part. So you're going to choose one side from either here or here, whichever place you want the strap to come out from. Then you're going to leave you're going to leave 1 inch open. I hope you guys get. You're going to leave 1 inch open. So you're not going to sew everything complete like this. Complete like this. So if you're using this side, if you're not using this side, that means you're going to join everything like this. You understand? But if you're using this side, that means when you join and you get to this place, you stop. Then you leave like an inch here. You leave it open. So I'll show you what I'm trying to explain. So after taking the little dart I told you, this is it. If you look at it, I took little dart from here so that it won't just be flat. From here, 4 inches, 4 inches. Then this is the back. I took it up to this place. If you look at it. So that's that about this. And I told you the strap is going to come out from the right side. So this is it. This place is opened. This is it. It's open. Just leave 1 inch, 1 inch open from here. From this side. From this side, you're going to leave 1 inch open from that part. So then the neck you pipe with cotton bias. Then if you want it to have lining there is no point piping again. You just use lining to turn the neck around. That's if you want it to have lining. So now cutting the down part. This is just fold the upper part like this, fold into 2. Then you're going to measure round like this. So here I have 28 inches. I have 28 inches. So you're going to cut a flay. You're going to cut a circle. It might not be 360. It might be 180. You can decide to make it 180. You can decide to make it 360. So if you have enough fabric, you can decide to make it the 360. And the best way to do that is cut 180 twice. That is in 2 places. You cut 180 in 2 places. It will be easy that way. So just take out 2 yards like this. Take out 2 yards like this. Now you fold this way. You know the way we fold our half flay, or we call it 180 degree of half flay. So just fold and make them equal like this. Because if you say you want to cut 360 direct with this measurement here, you have a which is 56. 28 times 2 is 56. So if you want to cut a full flare like this with the length you want to use, because I'm using less length 41, it's going to have too much joining. The joining will be big, so it's better you fold into two like this, which is 28, then you cut 180 degree for 28, 180, 180, then you join them together to give you 360. I think it's better that way to avoid unnecessary joining. So this particular one is just going to have one joining at the back. It's just going to have one joining at the back. So 28 divided by 2, when you're cutting 180 degree, there is half layer, dividing only twice. So that 28 divided by 2 is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So this is 7. So this is the 7. This is the 7 like this. So now the half length is 16 and a half. So forget about the half, it's going to enter joining. So 16. Then this is 40, you make it 41 because of the hemming allowance at the down part. So 41. Then you come to this other side again. 41. So this is it. What I'm trying to say in essence now is you are going to cut another one of this. You're going to fold your fabric, then you cut another one like this. So this is it. After cutting another one, I now have 2 pieces. But if you want it this full, you are going to be ready to waste your fabric because it's going to waste a lot of fabric. That is if you want to make it full like that. So all you need to do now is just join this part together. Join this part together like this, straight. Then you have your 360. Then you have your 360. So after that, after joining this back straight like this, after joining straight like this, you just place on this one. Just place it here. Then you sew it straight. You attach it straight to this upper part. Be right back. So this is it. I've already attached the down part to the upper part. So this is it. This is it. So what we'll do next now is cut you cut a strap now. You need a strap, or maybe you can call it a belt, whichever one. Just 4 inches like this. The 4 inches is not constant. You can decide to make it wider, depending on how wide you want your belt or your strap, whatever. So this is 1, this is 2. You need 2 pieces like this. So now you are going to turn from one side. You turn from one side. So after doing that, this is one part. You are going to attach one here. You are going to attach one this side. Then this other side too. This front. There is this other front part. You are going to attach one. So one here, one here. So this is it after attaching the belt from the both side. So definitely, like this right one now is going to come in through that allowance that we left open the other time, that 1 inch, like this. That is when you want to wear it. One we have to come through this place. Then this other one will just see like this now. So this other one will just go round. Then you can start to knot it at the back. So that's that about this. So now you can decide to make it armless. You can decide to make it armless, or you attach little sleeve. You had little sleeve, so now you're going to reconfirm the shoulder measurement and the armhole measurement. So just fold into two like this. Fold into two like this, then confirm your measurement like this. 15, that's 7.5. Then you're going to mark. You still have your 7 inches for your armhole here, the one we used initially. So just, you're not going beyond the 7 first. Then you are going to confirm your armhole circumference measurement. So if this is enough, then there's no point to increase again. But if this is not enough, then you start going down gradually. You go again, you increase again with quarter inch. You measure around again and confirm if it's up to your armhole measurement. If it's not up to your armhole measurement, then you increase with quarter again until you get what you want. You are not supposed to be touching this side, because the moment you're cutting this side again, you are reducing the shoulder measurement. So that's that about this place. So if you're not attaching any sleeve now, all you need to do is just take your, what is it called, bias, then cutting bias, then you pipe it. So all you need to do is just, after cutting, all you need to do is just pipe this place round, then your wrap dress is ready. You can see how full it is. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. See you guys next time.